for a bodybuilder.
You gotta lift some weights, right?
You gotta lift weights. You have to have that resistance training. So a bodybuilder would go to the gym and he's going to select the exercises that he wants for that day, and he's going to train in a particular rep range, which is typically around 6 to 12, meaning you're going to fail either at 6 reps or 12 reps each set that you do.
Oh, we're getting a little bit into math here, man. We just got done with math. This is great. So what is a rep? I mean, we need to figure this out. What's a rep?
A rep. Okay, so each time you move a weight, each time you move your joint through its range of motion, counts as a repetition.
So like I could do 6 push-ups. That's a rep, right? 6 reps.
Well, it'd be 6 reps, and then if you take a break, and then you go back in, and that would be a set.
Okay, so these muscles you got obviously weren't just from doing push-ups. You're lifting weights. What kind of weights are you lifting? I mean, how heavy are those things?
Well, heavy is kind of a relative term. What we're striving for here is progressive overload. So we train our muscles, to that, stopping point, to where we can't do any more reps, and we try to improve upon that. We get more reps with more weight, week after week, so on and so forth.
Okay, so we've learned about muscles a little bit, that they're inside the body, and then they're like kind of like our organs, like you got your cardiovascular muscles, your heart, and all that. But then you got these muscles. You got these
muscular system.
You got your muscles in your arms and your legs and your back. Perhaps you could show us some of the definition of some of those, because I mean, I could try, but they ain't a whole lot there anymore. Maybe you got some definition. You could show us some of these muscles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think my definition is kind of lacking right now, because I'm not really as lean as I should be. Can you see that?
Yeah, there's a little different. Yeah.
Can you see the 3 heads of the tricep? Well, you can only really make out 2.
Yeah. You guys see those muscles bulging out there in the back of the arm? Tricep. Now that means 3, right? 3 muscles?
That means, that's right. Well, 3 heads to 1 muscle.
Okay, and those are connected to some other muscles, I assume.
Well, actually, the muscles are connected to bone, because that's what moves bone. They have an origin and they have an insertion. And when they shorten, the origin and insertion, well, the 2 bones move together.
Gotcha. And we talked about the bicep, right? We got the biceps. We've been working on those. We did some push-ups in November. You wouldn't believe this, Steve. We did over 5,000 push-ups as a class, as a math unit. For the whole month. It's pretty amazing.
Your dad liked push-ups a lot too, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a big deal, Push-up. You still doing your push-ups? He's going to want to know. You do your push-ups every day?
No.
You stopped doing push-ups?
I did. I moved on.
To what? What do you do after push-ups? What's next?
Well, I mean, then we get into the, resistance training, the weights, that are heavier than we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we move away from the calisthenics and, start moving iron.
Gotcha. All right. I'm seeing some muscles that I don't normally see on people. They're right behind your head. What are those in your neck? What are those?
Oh, the traps?
Yeah,
that right there?
Yeah,
well, they call them the trapezius because of their shape. They have a trapezoid shape. They originate on the skull, believe it or not, and originate all the way down the spine. So they're to elevate our shoulders and also to move our head. But mostly it's elevation.
Okay, so is that helpful? Like when you're on a plane, like you can sleep a little bit better, by putting your head back? Do they help you sleep?
I don't. Yeah, you probably. I haven't been on a plane in so long, Jared. I mean, Mr. Harney.
Well, the next time you're on it, just pay attention to that. See what you think.
I will.
How do you get those kinds of? I mean, I have no idea. Like, what do you do to get those kinds of muscles? What kind of resistance training is involved there?
Okay, so anything. I feel like deadlifts were paramount, really, in developing my traps, which isn't really an isolation move. It's multi-joint, but you're just picking up really heavy loads from the ground. If you're trying to isolate the trap, you basically just move the shoulders up and down. You want to? I could probably show you a shoulder shrug if you want to see one.
Yeah, let's see. If you got any dumbbells over there, show us a couple things we can do.
Well, I got a barbell. Actually, yeah, I'm at my house actually. So
looks like you're at the gym, for crying out loud. Look at this house you got. Look at this, guys. He's got a gym there. He's like, somehow we can't hear you very well, buddy.
yeah, so when COVID started and we couldn't go to the gym, we thought we better build one.
Good idea.
So we just, put all kinds of weight equipment in our house. That's my dog, Rupert.
What's up, Rupert?
Yeah. Okay, you want me to try to do this?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
This is going to help me with my traps, or help you, whoever's going to do the trap muscles. Does your dog help you lift weights, or is it getting in the way a lot?
All right, Zagos, look up. Yeah, they're great. All right, you see that? You want me? Which way should I face? Forward or backward?
I think facing us is a good idea.
Okay.
We can see it perfectly.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Your dog too.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay. So what we want to do is we want to stretch the muscle at the bottom of the move and then come to a full contraction. And that's it.
That's it?
That is it.
Okay.
You don't roll them. You just go straight up and down.
Okay, so how many of those have you done in your life to get those traps, you think?
Oh, I couldn't even begin to guess.
Like a million?
Okay, so let's say I've been fairly consistent with my training since about 24, and I'm 40 now. So I've trained 6 days a week, 15 years or better. And I will do this 3 or 4 times, or 3 or 4 sets of, 6 to 12 reps of that every week.
Wow. That's like a math problem I can't wrap my mind around quite there.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't try.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm all right. I'm gonna start working on my traps. It looks like I got about 20 years of that ahead of me. I'll make a little bit of an impression. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How much is on those bars? How much weight was that?
That's just 135 there.
And are you able to show us one of those plates real quick? Maybe.
Sure.
I've never seen those. What are those? Okay, so there's 35 pounds right there. That says 45. Okay, so 45 pounds on one side, and you can't forget about the other side. So that's 90 pounds right there. You're doing 90 pounds of that up and down.
Well, you gotta count the bar.
Oh, that's right. It's a math problem. How much is that bar weighing?
45 pounds.
So 90 plus 135 pounds. You just shrug your shoulders a million times, and you'll get it.
Well, no, you gotta use more weight than that. I mean, eventually.
Oh wow. You don't. So you do more than that weight there?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I'm trying to build my chest a little bit, my arms. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older.
I do.
My belly's starting to stick out a little bit. I'm trying to keep up with that, so I'm building out a little bit. What do I got to do?
Well, I mean, you need to eat better to start.
I can't help it. I mean, there's too much food around me.
That's the hardest part of it, man.
I live in a great state. Okay. So what exercises should I be doing? I will try to eat better. I want to build this chest and these arms. What do I got to do? And I'm not going to do push-ups.
No, for sure not.
Okay. But I want to make sure that I say this with or without your endorsement to the kids. Guys, push-ups are good for you, okay?
Oh, now don't. Of course they're. Okay, so when we're talking muscular development, I'm thinking I want to get bigger, I want to get stronger. Now, push-ups will do that to an extent, but it just won't take you as far. Push-ups are excellent. And if you want to do calisthenics, I fully support that.
Wait a second. What are calisthenics?
Calisthenics is anything that you do that's body weight. It's just your body weight. So your push-ups and your sit-ups and your pull-ups and
Squats. What about a couple squats? Some lunges?
oh, wonderful. Squats is the king.
Really?
Squats will grow you from your neck down.
Let's talk squats. All right, squats is the king. What am I working on with squats?
I thought you wanted to develop your chest.
Okay, well, I want all this stuff, and I only got 10 minutes with you. I need to get a good review here.
Okay, so let's say, all right, we want to develop our chest. We're going to start with incline bench press. If our goal is to achieve development, we want to hit the top first. We don't need flat. We want incline. So incline bench.
Okay, are you able to show me one of those or not right now? I'm not sure.
I mean, how much time you have? Like,
we got 10 minutes. I think you can
well,
do that.
sure, I can do as best I can.
You're doing great.
I'm just gonna do this.
I'm just gonna make you work out. That's all. Looks like you have been anyway. So that's probably what you're doing. All right, just throw that thing around. Yeah, that 135 pounds, like it's not even there. I would have thrown my back out lifting that thing up. Strong guy, All right, so this is an incline, meaning you're sitting upright. Okay,
Yep.
See that? And you got 135 pounds here. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself, Steve. Nice form. See how it's all flat going up and down there? So you're working the arms, the biceps, shoulders. I'm sure we're working the chest. That's easy peasy. Okay.
You were supposed to have someone behind you to help you.
We're worried about you not having a spotter, Steve.
Oh, well, the really good thing about using a squat rack is that you can have these bars.
Oh. So if you get into trouble, you can set them there. It'll stop it. I got you. So now you're all feeling good in the chest and the arms. You're good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I just do the shrugs like this, work on my traps. I do my incline press, and I feel like I'm neglecting some body parts here.
All of them.
I haven't even gotten to the like my legs, the big muscles in my
Okay,
legs,
so
right?
so what they tell us for that foundation is that we have our core moves, our bench press, our squat, and our deadlift. Those are like the three powerhouse multi-joint moves.
All right, I think we need to get a squat here. We got to figure this out.
Oh, you want to see the squat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you tired? Do you need to take a break? You need some water?
No. I don't get tired.
I don't want to overwork you here. I don't want to boss you around or anything. This guy, he's in Davenport, Iowa, folks. I'll give you a quick little geography lesson while we're waiting. Davenport is over on the Mississippi River in the eastern border of Iowa. Kind of like where we saw those guys play music today. They're from Illinois. Davenport's just right on the other side of Illinois in the eastern part of Iowa. They got a college over there called the Palmer School of Chiropractic Medicine, I think. And maybe it's something else other than that. But Steve, are you still in school going to Palmer there, Steve? Is that the deal?
I'm in outpatient clinic now.
Okay, so that's why you're in Davenport and not back home?
That's correct.
Are you going to stay out there or are you going to move back?
No, I'm coming home.
How much longer you got to be out there?
October.
Oh, that'll be here pretty soon. 6 months, right?
Oh, flyby.
Yeah. What a good attitude. This guy's got a good spirit about him, Gonna be now, Steve, I'm worried about you hurting somebody when you're cracking their back. Do you know what you're doing? Like, you're not gonna go too far, right? You got those muscles.
Well, no. I might thrust into you a little harder than other people.
Well, there's reason for that. But like,
Yeah.
I'm a little old lady, okay, and I got some back problems. And I'm sitting there waiting for the doctor or the chiropractor to come in the room, and then you walk in there. I'm gonna freak out a little bit. Like, please don't break me, man. You got a way of like knowing what your strength is,
Well, I mean, I think so. It's kind of a feel thing. Um, honestly, in some of my experiences I've had, like girls actually have hurt me worse than guys because they feel like they have to put so much more into it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's not about this being strong and being all that. It's just about knowing what the heck you're doing, it sounds like, right?
Oh, yes, there's a lot to know. And yes, it isn't really strength. It's less force and more speed.
Gotcha. All right, let's see those squats, Steve. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm working on it. You keep talking to me.
Sorry. It's been a while. We've haven't talked for 20 years, you know? Xander, remember how you told me you like Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne, and so does Jack? This guy right here, big Ozzy fan.
Ozzy Osbourne?
Anything you want to say about Ozzy Osbourne real quick to the kids? Or Black Sabbath?
Oh,
general?
he's incredibly talented fellow. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Steve, I got to tell the kids real quick. So when you were a senior and I was a junior and we were in the wrestling room, there was one CD that played. It was the Black Sabbath CD. And if anybody dared skip to the next song or take it out, put it in, Steve would have you in a cradle or some kind of move that would make you squeal because you don't touch his music, right?
No, don't touch it. You got to let it play.
Gotta let it play. Black Sabbath all day in the wrestling room, right?
Damn straight. You want to see this squat now?
Yeah. You got any weight on there? Is it
No.
gonna be-
The bar is good.
All right, let's just look at the form here. Okay.
Okay.
That's a squat, kids. So you're gonna walk out with it, it looks like. Good form. Wow.
Okay, so there's just a lot to say about squat.
Now, let's hear it. What would
Okay.
you say?
So when you squat, you know, they always told us keep it straight back. Keep it straight back. It's not entirely correct. What you want to do is maintain the natural curvature of the spine. So you're always going to have that lordosis, you know, in the lumbar area. So it's kind of tucked in there. But you do just want to sink straight down. You don't want to bend at the waist as you descend. So let me show that again.
All right, we're gonna check your form out here from the back.
That's a textbook squat right there.
Yeah, that one's perfect. So I'm just curious, like how much weight can you squat? How many pounds?
Good question.
I figured you would know that.
Well, I mean, I don't because I'm a bodybuilder. I'm not a power lifter. I'm not a strongman.
There's a difference.
There is. Because remember, we want to train for the adaptation, for the change that we want.
Right.
I'm not concerned with getting stronger. I just want to get bigger.
Is there really room for that? Or are you as big as you can get?
No, I mean, I'm trying, buddy.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like, are you worried about not being able to find a t-shirt at all someday?
You know, t-shirt's not as bad as pants.
Really?
Really.
Because the legs are just enormous too?
They're probably my best developed body part.
Have you tried a kilt or a skirt or like a dress or anything?
I haven't yet, but that's an excellent suggestion.
That's totally cool out in the West, just so you know.
Really?
Yeah. It's
What's the
not,
point of getting bigger?
yeah.
Why does he want to get bigger?
We got a question out here. Why would you want to get any bigger? Is it what's the point?
You know, I love muscle.
Right. Okay. It's like me on guitar. I want to get better at guitar. Why do I need to get better? Well, I'm not very good, first of all, but if I was good, you just want to keep him. That's your passion, isn't it?
That's, you know, something to strive for, to work at.
So are you still bodybuilding and doing competitions now?
Actually, yeah, we're in contest prep now.
And you're
We're
married?
5 weeks out.
married and your wife is a bodybuilder as well, right?
She's a figure competitor.
Nice. So you both have the same passion, right?
We do. Dakota has his hand up.
Awesome. Let's ask the kids if they got any questions. That's great. It's a great point for that. Dakota, what's up, buddy? You got the floor here.
Are you a wrestler?
Oh, great question.
I did wrestle in my youth, yes.
Oh. Yes. So how do you lift that many weights? Because I can only lift a 20. I can
That's
lift
an
a
excellent place to start, Dakota.
yeah. I can lift a muscle belt that goes up to 20. It goes up to weight of 20.
That's a
all I
great
can do.
start. So now you just progress from that. And over the years, you'll get stronger and you'll get bigger. Right?
That means you're saying that my muscles will get stronger?
Absolutely, they will. I mean, oh, depending on how you train them, depending on the stimulation that you provide to that muscle, then yes, absolutely. If you try to make the muscle stronger by lifting heavier and heavier weights over time, it will get stronger.
Like lifting dumbbells, like a lot?
Yes.
Because I just want to be able to lift up heavy things.
Oh, okay.
Like be able to lift up like a whole entire chair.
Okay.
Like, be able to take it. Now my grandma does something in that chair.
I actually have a friend here that's a strongman competitor. So he likes to pick up heavy stuff too. And
Jonathan?
huh?
Did you say Jonathan Becker?
No.
Dakota, what's the heaviest thing that you can lift up, Dakota? Do you know what it is? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
You're gonna try something in the room now? Okay, here we go. You lift up the chest, the chair. Suddenly, this has become Dakota's workout hour.
There we go.
Oh, so, Mr. Gunderson, this is what it looks like in distance learning. Oh, yeah, don't knock that over.
Come on, take this.
He's to work on his form, doesn't
All right. I want to talk to you a minute. Dakota.
he? Oh,
Oh!
All right. You got to listen to me, buddy. When you lift stuff like that, like tables and chairs, furniture, it's an unbalanced load. Okay? It's unbalanced. It's a difficult thing to lift. You probably want to try to avoid that. Stick to your barbells and dumbbells.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Dakota, thanks for your demonstration. We'll work on your form this year, okay? Thanks, Steve, for showing us good form. Does anybody else have any questions at all? John wants to show you some muscle. Steve. Oh, here we
All
go.
right,
Hold on.
go ahead, John.
Okay, look at those biceps, Steve.
We'll flex it. There we go. Keep bending that arm. Bend it all the way. Bend as far as it goes. Come on.
Definition. Very nice. Okay, we got a question in the chat, Steve. I don't know if you can see the chat in your computer.
What is your favorite muscle group?
Yeah, that's from William. What do you think?
Man, there's so many of them that I like.
That's William.
I really like legs but the shows are often won from the back. So, oh no, I gotta go with legs. Yeah.
Are you sure? You thought about that answer? You sure?
Well, it's tough. It's tough to separate muscles because, we're one body. So I want to develop them all. I want them all to be huge.
Anybody else got a question for, you're not going to talk to a bodybuilder very often. This is like your only chance maybe. So now or never. Kaylee or Xander, you guys got a question? He'll even take questions about Ozzy Osbourne. Pretty good at, I'm sure.
Any questions?
Savannah or Crispin, Devin or Jack, Matthew? No, you guys are good? 8th graders are a little shy, Mr. Gunderson. It's really difficult to get a lot out of them sometimes.
Oh, I understand.
Except for one of my 8th graders. I think you know who I'm talking about. He's good with having a conversation forever. Well, Mr. Gunderson, we have got to get out of the class now.
Okay, I'll let you go. Thanks for having me, guys.
You were amazing, and I'm so glad I got to see you in my classroom of all places. So I want you to take care of yourself, and if you need anything, give me a call. If you're ever out this way, give me a call. Look me up. I'd be happy to see you in real person, okay?
I'll do that, my friend. Thank you.
Got you. Good luck
You're
to you.
unmuted.